I believe it's a shitbird, named Kyren Lacy.
Ah, dang.
Who is currently wanted for a negligent homicide and a felony hit and run that killed a former U.S. Marine and injured 2 more. Lacy declared for the NFL draft 2 days after the crash that occurred right before Christmas on the 17th of December. Lacy turned himself in Sunday, and he posted a $151,000 bond and has been released. Kyren was charged with negligent homicide and hit and run after the Marine was finally killed. Where you at with this guy, Smitty? Man, unbelievable. I don't know. It is what it is. It happens everywhere. I've seen it all over the place, man. It is what it is. What I mean by that meaning, there's shitbirds everywhere. We've had shitbirds at every school. I'm so blessed to have touched these kids in a manner where they don't go out and kill somebody. I can say that. I think I've affected these kids in a manner where they don't go out and get arrested. They don't go kill somebody because I think they've always bought what I've sold, Smitty, as the leader. But Brian Kelly in particular, though, has failed many, many times at many different places, not just LSU. I'm not going to put all this on Brian Kelly, but remember when Brian Kelly told the nation when he was changing his accent 7 times, I can't win at Notre Dame. I have to go elsewhere. Remember, he literally said that. I have to go to the SEC if I'm going to be a contender, seriously. And now Notre Dame's in a national title. You have fucking looked bad, homie. Brian Kelly killed a man at Notre Dame. He let him fall off the film booth.
I don't know. Don't say Brian Kelly killed. I just for the audio listener, I don't want to throw that out there. That's a situation that happened while he was the head coach of Notre Dame.
Yeah, well, he killed him. He put him up there. So
Jason,
it was 60-mile-an-hour winds. You don't have GAs up there that don't have experience. That's a leadership issue. I wouldn't have put my kid up there. I'm just saying it. I'm just throwing it out there. But anyway, here's the thing, Smitty. It's coming back to bite him in the ass heavy right now. Heavy. He said what he said about Notre Dame. He leaves. He's done really nothing at LSU. And now you got shitbird after shitbird after shitbird. How many issues have LSU had arrest-wise under his watch? I think them in Georgia lead the country. That's not a stat, Smitty, but I'm just being facetious. That's a hell of a stat line to lead the country in. Arrest. Listen, I don't know if there's accountability in today's age of kid because we've enabled them at such a high cliff that when you entitle kids and you pay 17 to 21-year-olds grown man salary money that a lot of us will never make in our lifetime at 17 to 21. Kudos to them for getting paid, Smitty, and all that old shit. But also comes a great responsibility when you get a lot of money. And I don't care what age you're at. If you don't have a strong enough leader to manage that entitlement, then you're going to have a major, major problem. And that is what we're seeing, not just at LSU and Georgia, but all across the country. We're seeing a lot of these kids get the keys to the Lamborghini handed to them, but we ain't even taught them how to drive a motherfucking Prius yet. So that is just where I'm at, Smitty. Where are you at with this young man as he's now fighting not only for his future NFL career, but his livelihood as he may be behind bars when it's all said and done?
Yeah, I need to read up more on it, but from what I understand, it's a hit and run. To me, a hit and run is evil and it's selfish. Like if you made the mistake or decision or whatever the case may be, if you were drinking and driving, you were out racing or speeding, whatever decision you were making, if it ended up hitting somebody, common sense, pull over, call the ambulance. Who know? Again, I don't know if the Marine died on impact or if he was laid in there for a while and died. I don't know, but who knows? If Kyren gets out the car, calls for help, maybe this man's still alive. I know he's an older man. He's like 78 years old, so who knows? But my thing is you don't know. So for you to make a decision to flee the scene and then go enter the draft 2 days later as if nothing happened, I don't know who this kid is. I don't know his character prior to this. Maybe he was a good person. Maybe he's good. I don't know. But this action right here, this is the only thing I have to judge him off of. This is horrible. This is beyond. This is because I get it. Like, quote unquote mistakes happen, and this is a huge. This is beyond the word mistake. Like, this is beyond. This is a young person decision. Like you said, don't know how to drive, whatever it may be, whatever word you want to use. I get that those things happen, but you made it 100 times worse by fleeing the scene, because now it comes off as if you don't give a fuck. It's like, hey, I hit somebody. Hey, he might be dead, he might not. I'm gone. I care about myself and my NFL dreams. I don't care if I hit somebody. I can let nothing stop my dream. It's like, bruh, what type of humanity is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, football, as much as we love and all that stuff, it's bigger stuff than just your dream, homie, and football, homie.
Hey, shit stacks up, man. He's a shitbird. I don't know if you've seen this. This is the kid that's on several different videos after making a play with shotgun. He does that shit. Like, he's doing all that. He's the kid. He's the guy. So it's not a oh no, this kid made a huge mistake. He's a shitbird. It is what it is. We've already seen you. You've done all these things on the sideline. You want to be cool. You want to be hard. And that is why I'm so against giving these kids Hellcats and Scat Packs and fucking all these things when we don't even know how to drive yet. You've given these irresponsible, immature, inexperienced 17 to 21-year-old kids $150,000, $300,000 cars with 500 to 1,200 horsepower, and you haven't even taught them how to parallel park a fucking Prius yet. Blows my mind. And I'm talking to the adults in the room, not the kids. Kids only know what they know and don't know what they don't know. Kids are going to take. As long as we give. Stop fucking giving it. Start coaching it and stop allowing it. And maybe we'll see some change. But that's going to take the Vrabels of the world and the fucking Belichicks of the world and the JBs of the world in that regard. The Dan Campbells and those type of guys. It's not happening with Mike McDaniel and these other motherfuckers who are trying to be cool with these guys. Just telling you. They want to be their boys. And all you young coaches out there listening, stop being your players' homies. You're not their homies. You're changing their lives forever. You're not fucking enablers. Stop being enablers to these babies. They will respect you more in 10 years. If you tell them how not to do something, then they will, as you telling them, all right, you good, dog. You good. You just hit and ran them, but you cool. Nah, homie, they're not going to respect you in 10 years because they'll be in jail. And it was your fault because you didn't fucking tell them the difference between right and wrong. But what do I know? I'm just telling you, that is real shit. And this is the realest show on planet Earth. So pound that like, subscribe, become a member, Smitty, if you're not one.